So I went on a Hinge date recently. He was super cute. We had a ton in common. We were texting back and forth for like 3 days. Our original first date plan was for after the weekend, but the conversations were really fun. So we were like, we can't wait, let's meet now. The first time we chilled, it was super low key. We drove around and just talked. And the vibe felt like it matched. The next day we were texting. He goes, Monday's too far. I want to see you again. I was like, bet, let's chill. So he comes over. We get a bottle of wine. I start drinking. Honestly, my first mistake. Wine drunk Tanya is a horn dog. Things start to escalate. As physical barriers start getting crossed, I stopped and I said, I don't have sex with guys who aren't my boyfriend. To which he replied, I'm super emotionally unavailable right now. This threw me off completely. I was not expecting that. I gently pushed him out of my house. As he left, he was like, I'm sorry for disappointing you. But that's the thing. I wasn't disappointed in him. If anything, I really respected how honest he was with me instead of lying to get what he wanted. I was more disappointed in myself because looking back at it, all of the signs that he was an avoidant were there. Our conversations never got deep. I knew nothing about him and he kept making things very sexual very quickly. But that didn't stop me from obsessing over him for the next 4 or 5 days. All I could think were, why doesn't he like me? Why wasn't I good enough? What did I do wrong? But that's exactly it. Me obsessing over him had nothing to do with him as a person. I barely knew the guy. It had everything to do with me feeling like I'm not a lovable person. He gave me a sliver of affection and then took it back, a feeling I'm a little too familiar with, which basically activated my nervous system, and all I wanted was validation from someone who wasn't giving it to me. So I actually ended up texting him, asking him a few very deep questions about his avoidance. He still answered them in a way an avoidant would. He didn't get too deep, beat around the bush a bit, but he did tell me the root cause of his avoidance, which, lo and behold, had nothing to do with me and everything to do with his past traumas. And as soon as I got that confirmation, my obsession vanished. And kudos to him for self-awareness.